What's up, Battle Squad? Welcome to another episode of Sunday Thoughts, the series where on every Sunday I give my thoughts on a particular person, place, event, news, or anything else in between. I am your host, Logan Battles, and for this Sunday Thoughts video, I will be talking about Natalie Portman, the B-21 Raider, which will be America's next generation stealth bomber, the newly announced Ghost Rider movie with Ryan Gosling as the new Ghost Rider in the MCU, and the Joby Aviation S4. And unless you have already heard about this, you're going to have to stick around in this video to know what that is. But I'll go with Natalie Portman first. So Natalie Portman, the actress best known for her role as Padme in the Star Wars prequel trilogy, as well as her role in the Thor movies in the MCU as Jane Foster, the love interest to Thor. She posted a picture of herself pregnant with the caption reading, "Counting the days until we meet you," pink heart emoji. She posted that picture of herself on July 29th, I believe. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first came across that post from Natalie Portman, I was shocked. I didn't know she was pregnant. Like, what? Natalie Portman is pregnant? And it turns out, after doing some quick Google search, she's been pregnant from April 17th of this year. Yes, she announced her third pregnancy from April 17th of this year from an exclusive interview she had with this podcaster. I forgot who they are. But this is officially her third pregnancy, and first with her new partner slash boyfriend slash French music producer by the name of Tanguy Destable, also known by his stage name Tepper, T-E-P-R, Tepper. And all I can say is congratulations to Natalie Portman. I have no idea you are pregnant up until I came across that Instagram post of yours. As to when she will deliver her third child, Google said that she will deliver in the summer of this year, which we still currently are in. So she could literally give birth as I'm recording this video, or she could be giving birth tomorrow, or even sometime later this week, sometime next week, or the week after. Who knows? And another thing I will say, especially about this new boyfriend of hers, her new partner, this Tanguy Destable, also known as Tepper by his stage name, I sure hope he treats Natalie Portman well. Because the previous guy that she was married with before they both ended up divorced because he got caught cheating on her with a younger woman, oh yeah, that actually happened. Yeah, he really did Natalie Portman dirty with that. But anyway, moving on. This next part of the Sunday Thoughts video, I'm going to be talking about the B-21 Raider, which is America's next generation stealth bomber. One that is set to replace the B-1 Lancer and the B-2 Spirit. The B-21 Raider program remains on or ahead of schedule, with production capacity boosted by 25% to target an initial combat delivery to Ellsworth Air Force Base in South Dakota by the year of 2027, which will be next year. Flight testing continues at Edwards Air Force Base, and recent updates confirm that the bomber will fly with a 2-pilot human crew, which I can honestly say that I'm not surprised by this, especially given that the B-2 Spirit also has a 2-pilot human crew. I don't know about the B-1 Lancer, though. It could be having a 2-pilot human crew. I do know, however, about the B-2 Spirit and now the B-21 Raider, which, as I already said just a few seconds ago, is made or designed to be the replacement for both the B-1 Lancer and the B-2 Spirit. And it looks a lot like the B-2 Spirit, except it's smaller, and I think it said that it will carry a lot more munitions than the B-2 Spirit. I could be reading it wrong, though, so don't take my word for it. And honestly, that's pretty cool. And I'm looking forward to the day when, the B-21 Raider becomes commonplace, especially among the U.S. military, and even more specifically, the U.S. Air Force. So yeah, I think this news is awesome. And I just love talking about military stuff like this, especially because I'm the son of a U.S. Air Forceman, a retired one at that. Moving on, at this part in the Sunday Thoughts video, I am going to be talking about mostly just one of two or maybe even three new MCU films that were just announced, but most especially the Ghost Rider one. So Marvel Studios officially announced a standalone Ghost Rider movie starring Ryan Gosling at San Diego Comic-Con with a theatrical release that is planned for the year 2028. 2 years from now. The film will be directed by Sean Levy, who previously collaborated with Gosling and worked with Marvel on Deadpool and Wolverine. And there are other future MCU projects that have been announced alongside the Ghost Rider movie with Ryan Gosling as the next Ghost Rider in the MCU, like Black Panther 3 and what else is there? Oh yeah, X-Men. So we will be getting not one, not two, but 3 MCU movies coming out in the year of 2028 or 29? No, 28, I'm sorry, my bad. But really, Ghost Rider is what I really want to talk about, because Ghost Rider taking place after Avengers Secret Wars, which will be in 2027? That's interesting. I didn't think we would actually get Ghost Rider, especially in the MCU. And I most certainly didn't expect Ryan Gosling to be cast as the next Ghost Rider. All I will say about this is that this is great news, even for someone like myself who doesn't know much about Ghost Rider other than the movies, with Nicolas Cage as Johnny Blaze, aka Ghost Rider. So Ryan Gosling being cast as the Ghost Rider in the MCU is going to be very interesting. And Sean Levy, who previously directed Deadpool and Wolverine, to direct this new MCU Ghost Rider film, I'm all in for that. Anyway, moving on. Now, on to the last subject of this Sunday Thoughts video, the Joby Aviation S4. The Joby Aviation S4 is an all-electric 5-seat aircraft, 1 pilot and 4 passengers, designed for fast, quiet, and zero-emission urban air taxi service. It takes off and lands vertically like a helicopter and transitions to efficient horizontal flight like an airplane using 6 tilting propellers. It has a top cruising speed of up to 200 miles per hour or 174 knots. It has a range of up to 100 to 150 miles on a single charge. It is engineered to be exceptionally quiet, reported as roughly 45 dBA, I don't know what that is, during cruise, and vastly quieter than traditional helicopters during takeoff and landing. It features triple redundant fly-by-wire flight control computers and distributed electric propulsion, so the aircraft remains safe even if a motor component fails. And the reason why I'm talking about it in this Sunday Thoughts video is because last month, I believe, I came across one of the Instagram posts that was talking about the Joby Aviation S4 and how it's able to travel from Orlando to Tampa in 30 minutes or around 30 minutes. And not only that, it has a single battery charge that can, charge up to 100% in as fast as 50 minutes. So basically, it's an electric flying taxi. Like, on one hand, riding on a flying electric taxi to go from Orlando to Tampa in 30 minutes sounds awesome. On the other hand, however, I cannot help but think about what the risk might be. Like, I cannot help but think about what the risk could be of riding on any one of those Joby Aviation S4s. Like, one of the concerns I have for this thing is, what if one of its propellers starts malfunctioning? Will the whole thing still be flying even with one of its propellers being malfunctioned? And another concern I have with it is, will any well-trained pilot of any one of those things be able to avoid air collision with, say, a helicopter or a small plane in the airspace? Those are just the concerns that I have about the Joby Aviation S4. Now, granted, I did read on Google that it said that it features triple redundant fly-by-wire flight control computers and distributed electric propulsion so that the aircraft can remain safe even if a motor component fails. So that pretty much erases one of my concerns right there. However, that does not erase the other concern I have with it, which, as I already mentioned, will any pilot of any one of these flying electric taxis be able to avoid like a helicopter or a small plane whenever they're in the airspace, like in the same exact vicinity of airspace as we are, as in the Joby Aviation S4, one of those flying taxis that is electric. Like, I cannot help but think about what the risk might be for anything like that to come into play. I'm just thinking of in the future, if it's in commercial use, that it will be able to avert any of those hazards or concerns. And until those electric flying taxis come up in the air, I'm still gonna feel cautious about stuff like that. Because I mean, hell, I don't even trust people driving their cars out on the road on the ground. So I don't know how I'm going to be any safer when flying on one of those electric air taxis. But we will have to wait and see. So anyway, guys, those are my Sunday thoughts about Natalie Portman, the B-21 Raider, the newly announced Ghost Rider movie taking place in the MCU after Avengers Secret Wars, and the Joby Aviation S4. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a great week, Battle Squad, and as always, fight the good fight. If you enjoy what you see here and you want to see future videos from me, please click like on this video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to turn on that bell icon so that you'll get notified about my newest videos. You can also follow me on my social media through my link tree, the link to which will be down in the description below. Have fun, and I will see you next time.